Okay, let's take the example of add. It has a prototype here. So in this video lecture, we are going to look at passing by value. Passing variables by value. All right. So if we go back to this function, when we send x comma y, here x is equal to 10, y equal to 20, and in this function, if you look at it, the x comma y are passed to a comma b here in the function as values. That means we we every variable as an address. Let's say this is x and this is y, 10 and 20. This has an address, like for instance some big number 4462 whatever, 4466. We don't send the address, we only send the value x comma y copied into another variable called a and b. They copied here 10 and 20 here. Okay, and this function add that we are looking at right now can do anything to those a and b. Okay, it can change the a comma a 10 to 20 and to 30, whatever it is. It This function is working with the copies of 10 and 20, and whatever it does here, it's not reflected in here. It's not reflected. Okay, so that's why it's called passing by value. Let's take a simple example here. Let's say I change a to 40 and b to some 100. Okay, and I don't I add up, of course. Here I'm going to print the values of a and b here. Oops, sorry, x. Okay, I'm printing the value of x comma y after I call the function, and in here it as I said, the a is change, the function add is changing the values, right? It's very simple function. If you see here, even though the add change the value of a and b, the x and y remain the same in the function, in the main function. You see that? So this is what is called passing by value. Okay, passing by value. Let's take another example. Uh, let's copy that to swap. We're going to swap those two values. Instead of adding, I'm going to make 6. Let's change it in here. Swap. I'm going to just swap the values. So C equal to B, B equal to A, and A equal to C. Okay, I'm not returning anything. If you don't return anything, you just say void. Okay, now I'm printing printf A equal to okay, and here I'm printing the value of x and y again. I'm not okay. I removed everything, so I don't need any of that. So I'm having x 10, y equal to 20. I'm calling the function swap, and here I'm swapping a and b, and I'm printing the values in the main function. If you see here, the value of x and y are unaffected because we are dealing with the local variables, right? We're dealing with the local variables. In the main function, x equal to 10, y equal to 20. In the swap function, I swap, I copy to a equal to 10, b equal to 20, and I swap the values 20 here and 10 here, and I'm printing back here. If you see here, the values of x and y will remain unchanged, okay, because we are only working with the copies. Okay, simple. See, we got, even though it swapped the values in the function, but in the main function our x and y remain the same. So this is how copy by value works. Whatever you, when you send by value, copy by value, or send by value, or pass by value, the function, the main function, the function that you are calling can do anything with that, and those are not reflected. Why? Because those are copies. Yeah, good.